Check electrical circuit by using a test lamp.
Hi, my name is Charumati. Automobile vehicles have a lot of electrical circuits like headlight circuit, ignition circuit, etc. If an electrical circuit is not functioning properly, then we can check the circuit with a test lamp to detect the fault. Now I am going to demonstrate how an auto electrical circuit can be tested with a test lamp.
At the end of this demonstration, you will be able to list out all the types of the test lamps, the tools and the equipment required. Identify an auto electrical circuit which is to be tested. Tools required: Trainee's Toolkit, Wire 4 mm, Battery test lamp. Equipments required: Starter motor with solenoid, Insulation tape, PPE kit or personal protective equipment, a vehicle in running condition, soft cloth, all of the automobile vehicles have many electrical circuits and electronic circuits for different purposes respectively. For example, the charging system in the vehicle charges the battery only when the engine is running. Similar to this, the starter motor carries electrical power from battery and to the crank and then to the engine when the starter switch is on. Suppose if there is any problem with starting the system, we cannot start the engine and need to trace out the fault that caused it, and we need to repair it. To identify the fault in the electrical circuits, which might be the reason for the engine startup failure, test lamps are used. Now, we are going to learn how to use the test lamps in the brake light circuit and find out the faults. What is a test lamp? A test light, test lamp, or voltage tester is a piece of electronic test equipment used to determine the presence of electricity in a piece of equipment under test. A test light is simpler and less costly than a measuring instrument such as a multimeter and is often used for checking the presence of voltage on a conductor. Properly designed test lights include features to protect the user from accidental electric shock. Non-contact test lights can detect voltage on insulated conductors. Test light versus multimeter. Both devices detect current flow. It's just that the multimeter is used to perform a range of functions. It is built with a dial for fixing the test function, and when used correctly, the multimeter can offer a range of information on different car components. So you may not need too many test lights when you have a multimeter. A popular use of a test light is to check for power and the condition of the fuses in the fuse panel or power distribution center (PDC). This should be the first check when a particular accessory such as door locks, lighting, or power windows are not working. There are different types of test lamps. The different types of test lamps are 12-volt test lamp, self-powered test lamp. 12-volt test lamp is used to test the circuit when the supply is there. Self-powered test lamp are test lamps which will have a battery, and with the help of this battery, this test lamp is able to test a component when the power is discontinued. The purpose of stop lamp circuit is to supply electrical power to the rear brake lights when the brake pedal is depressed. The rear brake lights comes on when the brake pedal is pressed. This action indicates the driver who is driving behind the vehicle that this respective vehicle is about to slow down or is going to stop. Now, let us see how this stop light system works. This stop light system contains a battery, fuse, brake switch, ECU, and stop lamps. The brake switch is connected to the stop lamps and ECU. Battery power supplies to the brake switch through ignition switch. The brake switch is operated by applying the brake pedal. This is the brake switch, which has 4 terminals. The terminals are connected with the circuit through wire terminals. Now, we are going to test the brake light wire switch terminals for its proper function. Place the one end of the test lamp at one wire terminal and the other end of the test lamp to be grounded. Now, switch on ignition key. If the test lamp turns on, then it is input from the battery. Similar to this, there are 2 inputs. Connect the brake switch with the wire terminals and check it again by pressing or releasing the brake switch knob. If there is no input supply, then check the fuse. If it is damaged, then replace the fuse. If switch works properly and stop lamp is not functioning, then check for the bulb and replace the bulbs, or check the brake light circuit wirings for disconnection. Self-powered test lamp is used to test the components or open or short circuits when brake light circuit power is disconnected.
Thus, in this chapter, we have learned how an auto electrical circuit is tested with the help of test lamps. Hope you have a clear understanding of this. Thank you.